Hey guys, so every year around this time, like 2 weeks before the first exam, people are always telling me, do you know what, there's still one skill that I'm not that confident with, and that is division. So it's quite a strange one. Everyone is pretty happy with addition, subtraction, multiplication, but division seems to cause a lot of problems. Now, I think this might be a problem that stems from our primary education. Back when I started off tutoring privately, I actually had most of my people were primary students, and they were getting taught like 5 or 6 different techniques to do division, none of which they really fully understood. So they come out of primary school not really understanding how to do division, and then that seems to carry on all the way through secondary. So probably the biggest confuser of them all is the chunking method. What is chunking? Primary teachers, stop it. Use the bus stop method. Okay, the bus stop is so simple to use. In this video, I'm going to run you through a fair few examples with different types of questions of using the bus stop. It's a really important technique to practice and hammer down before paper 1 when you haven't got your calculator. You're going to need it. If you can't do it, you're going to miss out on some easy marks. So watch this video, practice the technique, kick ass in the first paper. Okay, so first of all, when do we use division? We use division when we want to know how many lots of something fit into another something. So, for example, if we wanted to know 672 divided by 4, we are asking how many times does 4 fit into 672. So, we're going to use the bus stop, which is my highest recommendation for when it comes to division. Forget your long division, forget your chunking, bus stop all the way. So 672 goes underneath the sign, 4 goes on the outside. We work from left to right. We ask how many times does 4 go into 6? It goes in once. Now 1 times 4 is 4. 6 take away 4 is 2. So our remainder is 2. 4's into 27 now. Go 6 times, which is 24. So we put a 6 on top. And now we've got a remainder, 27. Take away 24, which is 3. So we carry the 3 over to the 2, and then ask how many 4's go into 32. It's 8 times. So 672 divided by 4 is 168. Just like that. Doesn't get scarier if our numbers get any bigger. So let's say we wanted to work out 5,769 divided by 3. So again, in the bus stop, in goes 5,769. On the outside goes our 3. Then 3's into 5 go once, which is 3. 5 take away 3 is 2, which is our remainder. Carry that over to the 7. 3's into 27 go 9 times. Exactly. 3's into 6 go twice. Exactly. 3's into 9 go 3 times. So our answer is 1,923. Doesn't even matter if our numbers don't fit in exactly. So let's say we wanted to do 62 divided by 5. So we can see 5 isn't going to go in there. 5 only goes into numbers that end in 0 or 5. But what we can do is get this as a decimal. fairly simply using the bus stop. So 62 under the sign 5 on the outside. 5's into 6 go 1 time, which is 5, so we've got 1 remainder. So carry the 1. 5's into 12 go twice, which is 10, so we've got a remainder of 2. What do we do now? What we do is on the bottom we put a cheeky 0.0. 62.0 is exactly the same as 62. We've not changed the number at all. We've just put a 0.0 on the end. Now we can carry our 2 over to the 0. Make sure you put a decimal up the top 2. And now we just ask how many 5s are in 20, which is 4. So 62 divided by 5 is 12.4. Let's do another one like that. Let's go for 197 divided by 4. So 197 under the sign, 4 on the outside. Does 4 go into 1? No. Carry the 1 over to the 9. How many 4s are there in 19? There are 4, which is 16. 19 take away 16 is 3, so that's our remainder. Carry it to the 7. How many 4s are in 37? There are 9, which is 36. So we've now got a remainder of 1, nowhere to put it. Create a 0.0, putting our point up the top 2. Now we can carry our 1 over to the 0. So now we've got 4s into 10, which go twice, which is 8. So we've still got a remainder of 2, no bother. We just create another 0 and carry the 2 over to it. 4s into 20 goes 5 times. So 197 divided by 4 is 49.25. Just like that. Okay, one really useful use of the bus stop is that we can turn any fraction into a decimal. So we probably all know that 1/2 is 0.5, but why? Let's have a look. So fractions are saying the top divided by the bottom. So 1/2 is 1 divided by 2. Using the bus stop, that's 1 divided by 2. Now how many 2's go into 1? They don't. So we put a 0 up there. Now just as we have been doing, we create a 0.0. Carry the 1 over to the 0. How many 2's are in 10? 5. So 1 divided by 2 is 0.5. So what about a slightly trickier one? What about maybe, say, 4/5? Now you might be able to scream the answer, you might not be able to. What this trick allows you to do is work it out if you find these hard to remember. So 4/5 is saying 4 divided by 5. In the bus stop, 4 there, 5 there. Does 5 go into 4? Nope. Create a 0.0, carry the 4. How many 5's are in 40? There are 8. 4/5 is 0.8. What about a slightly trickier one? So what about 1 or 3/8? Let's go for 3/8. So this isn't really a fraction that you're expected to remember anyway. So 3 divided by 8. Well, using Mr. Bus Stop, 3 divided by 8. Does 8 go into 3? No. So, at point 0, carry the 3. How many 8s go into 30? 3, which is 24. So, there's a remainder of 6. We need another 0 then. How many 8s go into 60? 7, which is 56. So there's now still a remainder of 4. Create another 0, 8s into 40. Go 5 times. 3 8s is 0.375. So it's really useful for turning fractions into decimals. In fact, it will work for any fraction as long as it's not something silly like 100 divided by pi. That wouldn't really work. But as long as you've got nice whole numbers, top and bottom, bus stop is your guide. It can also help us with any question involving fractions. So here for example, 3/5 of a number is 162. We want to work out the number. So be very careful with a question like this, as it's not asking you to work out 3/5 of 162. It's saying 3/5 of a number is 162. So if that's true, then 1/5 is 162 divided by 3. Guess what's going to help us there? So, in the old bus stop, 162 divided by 3. 3's into 1, not happening. Carry the 1. 3's into 16, go 5 times. 1 remainder. 3's into 12, go 4 times. So, we've worked out 1/5 of this number is 54 using division. So, 5/5 is 5 times 54, which is 270. Let's say that we want to work out 3/5 of 70. Well, to do that, we first will need to work out 1/5. So, to work out 1/5, we do 70 divided by 5. 5's into 7, go once. Remainder 2. So, carry the 2, which looks like a blob. We got 5's into 20, which is going to go 4 times. So 1/5 of 70 is 14. 3/5 of 70 is then going to be 3 times 14, which is 42. What about dividing by decimals? So let's say we want to do 25.68 divided by 0.12. Well, the bus stop is going to help us with this, but we don't want to divide by a decimal, basically, because it's not nice. So, first thing we're going to do is think about this guy as a fraction. So, 25.68 over 0.12. Now we want to turn 0.12 into a whole number. So to do that, we're going to multiply the top and bottom by 100. So we're going to get 2568 on top divided by 12 on the bottom. So now that we've done that, we can use our good friend, the bus stop. So, 2568 divided by 12. Does 12 go into 2? No. Carry the 2. Does 12 go into 25? Yes, twice. which is 24. So we've got one remainder. Carry that to the 6. How many 12s are in 16? There are 1, which is 12. So we've then got a remainder of 4. Carry that over to the 8. 12s into 48 goes 4 times. So 2,568 divided by 12 is exactly the same as 25.68 divided by 0.12, which is 214. Okay guys, hopefully I've convinced you the bus stop is going to be really useful, and also it's not that bad. Practice it, it's going to get you so many marks, guarantee you. Okay, TTFN.